All right, y'all, welcome back to another video. Today, we are on the water back in Charleston, South Carolina. I couldn't be more excited. There's a dolphin that's doing all kinds of cool stuff right in front of me. My goal for the next couple of months is to become as good of an inshore fisherman as I can. I'm gonna cover a ton of different spots, fish a bunch of different techniques, and just try to really figure out this certain area that I'm fishing. I have an opportunity to be a fishing guide this summer, which I'm really excited for. It's kind of my dream job and I really can't wait to get started. But first, we got to figure out where these fish are. So follow along, it should be a good time. I've already got tons of really good bait. It's fall, which means hopefully the fish are going to be chewing. We're going to be throwing some live mullet today, live shrimp. I've got some paddle tail swim baits as well. And I think we have a good shot at finding some trout, redfish, and maybe even a flounder. All right, first spot of the day, we've got a creek mouth, nice oyster point, a channel that runs about 5 feet off of the bank here. It's probably around 7 feet deep, and we're just gonna throw out some baits in a bunch of different ways. I'm gonna take this Carolina rig right here. I've got about maybe 16 inches of 20-pound fluorocarbon, about 3/4 ounce egg weight. I'm hooking this mullet right through the back, making sure that there's nothing on the tip of that hook, like scales or slime, that's gonna impede with the hook getting inside the fish's mouth and sticking. And that mullet is really lively. So I'm gonna throw him kind of off to the right here, off this oyster point. Just keep him right there. See if something picks him up. Now, I'm gonna set this rod back here so it's out of my way. All right, now, I have a popping cork rig, 20-pound fluorocarbon again, but this time probably around 3.5 feet of leader. And I'm putting a split shot right in the middle of it just because it kind of keeps the rig a little more organized, prevents some tangles, and keeps the bait down a little bit. And we're just gonna flick a live shrimp out here, just see if there's something swimming around down there. It's a little chilly this morning. It was about 55 and it's blowing pretty hard. It's gonna be a pretty interesting day as far as conditions. Hopefully the wind's not too bad on the audio. I do have a microphone now, but you never know. That was a really solid cast. Yeah, there's a bait stealer that's playing with it. Got it, whatever it is. Let's take a look. Oh yes, a pinfish. All right, we're officially not using live shrimp at this spot, because that's all it's gonna go right to is these pinfish. But there's something swimming down there. It's a sign, I guess. Here's what I'm throwing. We got a, I think this is a 3/16 ounce trout eye jig head right there. Chartreuse color, can you guys see that? And then that's a Texas roach right there, but you know, root beer chartreuse, anything with a chartreuse tail and a darker profile with some gold glitter is gonna get the job done. I'm just gonna roll this swim bait off of this bank for a little bit here and see if I can pick up a trout or a red. So we just had Hurricane Ian roll through here in Charleston, and fortunately for us, we weren't hit too bad at all, but Florida had a much different outcome. So many people's lives down there have been turned completely upside down. So I'm gonna leave a link in the description for you guys to go donate to help them out down there. Super tragic what's been going down, and whatever you can do to contribute is a huge help. But the storm has made this water super dirty, which means these sight-oriented predators like speckled trout might not be quite as active, and in order to make them bite, we probably have to use something very flashy. And there's also gonna be dolphins, I guess, that are gonna be scaring all the fish away. But as I was saying, as this dolphin goes to town on probably some redfish that were right there, we're gonna have to use presentations that stick out a little more, which is exactly why I'm going with this Texas roach for my swim bait. That was insane. That dolphin just kicked up probably 3 pounds of oysters like nothing. It's a very impressive animal. There's another one feeding right there. Whole bunch of dolphins going on here. Really cool, but pretty annoying as well, because that means there's probably gonna be no fish biting. There we go. Ah, bait stealers, man. Yeah. All right. Lots and lots of bait stealers. Unfortunate. Not what we want to see. There it is. Come on. That's got to be the cast. Burr. There we go. There's a fish. That's what we want. Let's go. We called it. Yes, little red. Right on, man. Pretty little redfish. Live mullet. That's what we want. Targeted species. Boom, check him out right there. Pretty little fella. Let's see if there's any more. All right, guys, it's time we brave the wind. Let's go hit this creek. There we go. That's a trout, baby. Oh, he caught me by surprise. Slammed it. Where's my bobber? All right, still out there. Cool. Boom. Really nice little trout right there. Absolutely gorgeous. He just smoked the swim bait. The wind is crazy, but we got 2 out of the 3 fish that we're targeting today. Maybe we can pick up that flounder, but I'm pretty happy. There we go. It's a fish. Here we go. So it's a couple hours after low tide now. I think maybe an hour and a half after low tide. And we're starting to get bit. That trout right there is probably around 12, 13 inches, getting closer to that keeper size. A little bit bigger. It's a good sign. It's a really good sign. All right, here we go. Let's see how long this takes. Come on, man. They're smoking me. Look, the tail's gone again. At this point, I'm just wasting swim baits on these fish. We're just gonna move it like crazy. Just boom, boom, boom. This is like working a Ned rig. At this point, I'm throwing a Ned rig. There we go. On the literally, that's just stupid. Oh man, little guy. That's a release, sorry dude. Didn't mean to hit you on the kayak. All right, we're gonna try a little trout trick with the Z-Man material, see if these fish will actually not bite the lure in half every time. All right, let's try it. Really? I just can't believe I'm not hooking them. There we go. Not bad. It's a better one. It's a better sized fish. Very respectable. Check them out. Awesome. And it's just showing they're in a feeding frenzy right now, so they could care less what I'm throwing at them. They like that incoming tide. There we go. Boom, trout. Getting in a good bite of them. Good bite of them. It's starting to, yeah, you know, it's not quite as consistent. It's starting to slow down. You know, there's still bites, there's still fish, but it's not where it was. All right, that's gonna do it. Let's find some new waters. All right guys, I'm gonna call it a day. I've been out here for a solid 5 hours now and I've burned through all of my GoPro batteries. So I'll see you guys back at the house. Alrighty guys, we're back at the house. That's gonna wrap it up for this video. I really appreciate you for making it to the end. If you're interested in seeing a full detailed fishing report about how everything went, where I include all of the different conditions, then feel free to sign up for my Patreon. It's the best way to directly support the channel and keep the videos moving forward. And I've got some pretty cool benefits up there as well.
Also, if anyone out there is interested in some new outdoor products to fuel their next adventures, then I highly recommend Waterland Fishing Optics and Toadfish Outfitters. Both of these companies have some awesome stuff for whatever you're doing, whether it's fishing, boating, or just getting outside. And I actually have some discount codes toward both of these companies, so if you're interested in supporting the channel, then that's another great way to do so. All you have to do is use them at checkout online. You'll see everything in the video description below. But that's all I have for you guys today. Appreciate you more than you know. Tight lines, and as always, stay hooked.